Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I am going on a hunt. I went down to like two targets. I didn't record an intro walking into them, but I did get some footage in there. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And then I'm gonna show you guys the haul, what I picked up. So let's just get right into it. And here's the first target. Hey guys, I'm not sure how well you guys can hear me, but I'm in a target that I normally don't go to. I didn't record an intro walking in, but look what I found. The Terminator. They got some Goku SH figure arts, which I might pick up. And then they got this Terminator that looks super badass. So I might pick that one up as well. Like I said, this Target is well stocked. I mean, look at this. This is probably the most NECA figures I've ever seen in any Target. They got everything from It to Jason to Freddy Krueger, which I'm not a fan of that. It's well stocked, so picking up these three. And I could have sworn there was another version of this, so I'm not sure, but I really like this, how it looks. It looks so badass. So I'm gonna pick that up anyways. And they got some aliens right here. It's pretty cool. Here's like their whole section right here. We got some Funko Pops right here, some Godzilla, down to some Cheers TV show action figures I never seen before, down to Star Wars. Here's another XH figure art Goku, which I'm definitely gonna pick up, and some more Funko Pops. So here's their whole section. Oh, that was the first target, so this is the second target. I apologize for doing the video like that. Normally I do an intro walking into them, but for some reason I wasn't recording. I don't know what I was thinking when I was walking into those targets, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. So guys, I'm like I said, I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but I'm in another target, probably my last target of the day, and look at this. I've never seen this one before. Supposed to be the Predator, Ultimate Alien Hunter, but he's all like armored up. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm not sure I'm gonna pick it up, but I like the accessories and all that. They got a lot of Godzillas. I believe this is from the movie. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm not really that big into Godzilla, but they got a lot of them. Probably too much of them. I just want to show this off. I'm thinking about picking up this Fugitive Predator because he looks pretty dope. Well, I'm not sure. But I just want to show that off very quick. Here's a real small section of Funko Pops. Now let's just get on to the unboxing. So like I said, there was a few things that I decided to pick up. One of them that I found, I wasn't actually recording. I went inside GameStop and I found another piece to the retro line. I seen the Peter Parker with the regular Peter Parker. I seen him in store. Now I was debating on whether I was gonna pick him up or not, but I decided to skip on him because I didn't like the look of him. So there is that. Shati was telling me to pick up that Gwen Stacy that one time, like a while back, that I went into Target and I seen her, but I decided not to pick her up. But there's that. So here is one of the ones that I did pick up, which is Marvel's Electro. Now he actually looked cool. When I was a younger kid, I used to have this coloring book and it had all the Marvel Spider-Man's villains in it, and for some reason he always stood out to me. Just I love the look of him. I just love like his classic look. You know, his logo, it has like electric bolts coming out of him, as well as it looks like the accessories for his hands, but the electricity coming out of his hands is another replacement. So you would have to take those off. You're not going to use the regular fist hands, which most likely I'm going to do. Anyway, so there is that. Hopefully I'm doing a good job of showing this thing off. Yeah. So there he is. He actually looks pretty cool. The face sculpt, the eyes are kind of not centered, which is going to be annoying when you're looking at it, but overall, when you display it, you most likely won't see the eyes just because of the whole face. So there's that. So let's get on to the other figures. So I believe I picked these up in the second Target. And it was actually one I probably wasn't going to pick up, but I decided what the heck. And it is the SH Figuarts regular black hair Goku. The only reason why I decided to pick this up was because, one, I don't have him, and I don't have the regular black hair version, so that was pretty cool just seeing that, just his regular version. I hope that Target start to get more Figuarts in and not just these generic Figuarts. So that would be pretty awesome if they start to get more Figuarts, more different Tamashii Nations. Yeah, so that'll be pretty awesome to see those on shelves. I also decided to pick up the Terminator Endoskeleton. He actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, to me there was no wrong in picking this bad boy up. I believe I seen another one that comes in one of these from Neca. But I forgot whose video I was watching I seen that on. But either way, this is so badass, so I cannot wait to display that as well. And then I picked up the Terminator himself. This is the T-800 T2 version, which is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So here's kind of like the whole box. And then here's the side. And then here is the back. So actually pretty cool. Now let's open it up inside. I love the look of it, man. It actually looks pretty dope, pretty sick. I love the battle face, damage face as well. He has a pistol, looks like two shotguns, and a bag, which I don't know what's inside the bag. It's something underneath it, so I don't really know what's inside of it. And then he has one with sunglasses, which is pretty cool. I might actually pick up another one of these so I could display him with the glasses, the sunglasses. Well, I love this whole look of him. You know, he has the cool leather jacket with the leather pants, just looking so badass. Of course, he has the big belt. I don't know what you call that. The holster. Has his ammo belt or whatever, but that looks so bad. I love characters that do that. So there is that. So let's just open these bad boys up and get right into it. Okay guys, so here's like a close-up shot of how he looks out of the box. He actually looks pretty dope. And here's like the close-up of the electricity. I love this like electro bolt coming out of his gauntlet. That looks pretty dope. Here's the back. Like I said, actually look pretty sick. So this is what I'm talking about with the eyes. Like the eyes aren't centered, so that's gonna kind of like bother me just a little bit, but it's actually not that bad. When you look at it from far, you won't even notice it. And I just love this classic look of him, man. He actually looks pretty sick. I just love this, man. Pretty dope figure if you ask me. Yeah, so here is Electro. As far as articulation is concerned, let's see. Ooh, can barely touch his back when it comes down to the double knees. Let's see the leg. This one's kind of hard. Look at that. See the arms, the head. Let's see if we could do the whole 360. I thought probably it couldn't because of this going down, but actually it don't stop it. So there is that. Let's see. when it comes down to the arm's pretty flexible. Let's see the waist. So nothing really there. Yeah, so there is that. So actually one last shot of Electro. Let's get on to the other figures. The Endoskeleton out of the box, and actually it's kind of hard for him to grip this because the hand is basically made for the actual trigger to go underneath his hand, but you see he don't hold it well because of this piece going down right here. So that's really unfortunate, unless you kind of hold it back towards his chest. So there is that. But you really want to be careful messing around with this whole figure, just because of all the plastic like this. Like bending this could definitely break, so you really want to be careful with that. The legs is actually can extend because of the design they use for that. And then yeah, so he is pretty flexible, but you want to be really careful. The arms, you really don't want to extend it too far because that can easily snap off. So there is that. But the arms can bend, just not too far. But yeah, actually this, to me, it's just made for not to play around with, but just probably display purposes, to be honest with you. But I love the face on this. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that face. Like, oh my god, that looks absolutely sick. I absolutely love this. But that is basically it when it comes down to the Endoskeleton. And maybe if I have an other accessory, when I take out the other NECA figure, I will actually put the other accessory, like a pistol or something, in his hand, so I can have him holding two guns. And I'm gonna mess around with this in the final pose so I could get him to actually look like he's actually holding it right. But that's one and final look of the Endoskeleton. So let's see, I'm gonna lean this back so you guys could get a whole shot of how he actually looks. Yeah, and then here is like a zoom in on the face. So there is that. Sorry for my shakiness. Okay guys, so I took him out of box. So the book bag was actually this. It's actually a minigun. I didn't even know that, but that's actually pretty sick. So here's like the minigun. You just put the strap over his head, and here is the book bag, which has, I guess, all the rounds for the minigun. That's actually pretty sick. So I know he comes with 2 shotguns. I probably won't use that because I really love the minigun. I mean, how could you not have Terminator and not display him with the minigun? That's actually pretty badass. So I just wanted to show off this head sculpt as well. So this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Actually looks pretty good. Real good head sculpt. Like I said, I probably won't be using this head sculpt because I'm going to use the battle damage one. But just wanted to show that off real quick, as well as another shot of the minigun that actually looks pretty dope. And I have him so where it just attaches on his hand. You know, he can grip this one on his hand, and I'm going to use a shotgun for the right hand as well. But I just wanted to show off this head sculpt before I use the others, and I'm going to show off the other head sculpts as well. Yeah, so this is how he looks with the glasses. Actually looks pretty dope. I really like this look. Any character with badass shades, I could definitely rock. So here's like the whole 360 shot of him. I love that he has like bullet holes in his back. That's pretty awesome. Pretty nice. This is a badass figure, man. I'm surprised most people aren't talking about this. I don't know when this figure came out, but like I said, NECA's, I mean, my targets don't really have NECAs, man. I mean, I know a store that sells more NECA figures than most of my targets. So it's actually, when I come across some of these NECA figures, man, I get so excited because like I said, we don't really find them. But here he is, actually looking pretty sick. I really love this, man. At least here is the battle damage face, which is one I'm going to be using. The eye could have been a little bit more perfect, so once again, this one's not as centered and as I would like it, but whatever. When you actually see this on display, it actually looks so badass. Like I said, he has the ripped open face. You can see the endoskeleton inside of it looking actually pretty dope. Then this side is his regular face, so it's kind of like a Two-Face from DC. But he has the blood going on the side as well as the hair. And then look at this pretty badass thing. Back of his head actually shot open, so there's part of the skeleton in the back that actually looks so badass. And then here's the actual shot of the actual skeleton. So yeah, you can see you got the blood going out of it, as well as the cool looking eye. Looking absolutely sick, man. I really love this. Let's see if I could try to get it. Yeah, this is probably the best shot I'm gonna get of it. So there is that, and then I'm just gonna put all the accessories together, how I'm gonna be using my Terminator. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna be having my Terminator. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna be using the minigun as well as this kind of like what you call it? I don't even know the name of this. I just know that it spits out grenades. Man, there's a certain name for it. I can't believe I'm forgetting the actual name of this gun, but that's how I'm gonna be using it. Actually looks so bad. I'm telling you, man, this figure, oh my god, this is his dopest figure. Definitely up there for one of my favorite figures, man. You know, I'm a huge Terminator fan, but man, just getting this in action figure form, having this in display, you can have him facing off against anybody, Blade, anybody, man. He just fits. But yeah, that was Terminator. Like I said, this is actually how I'm gonna be using it. I had the other accessory, which is kind of like a shotgun coming out of the other Endoskeleton. So yeah, man, this is actually pretty sick, you know, both of them side by side. But that's not all. That's not it for this Terminator, because guess what? Here's a cool clip of Terminator.
You know, you remind me of Bats.
Who is Bats?
Just another jerk with no sense of humor.
Round 1. Fight!
Get over here.
Finish him! Fatality. The Terminator wins.
I have no files on you.
No one does. That's the beauty of it.
Unknowns must be terminated.
Round 1. Fight! Fatality.
You are terminated.
The Terminator wins.
Would it kill you to smile?
That is beyond my programming.
Such a party pooper.
Round 1. Fight!
You're finished.
Round 2. Fight!
You're done.
The Terminator wins. Round 1, fight! The Terminator wins.
Take out the Goku. This is what you see inside. Of course, he has his hands. You could have him having like the blast, his gripping hands, like when he's getting ready to fight, you know, his pose, as well as the blast hands. And then there is the transmission hands, the instant transmission hands. And then here's like the hello, as well as the closed fist. And then the 3 head sculpts. So I don't know which I'm going to be using. Most likely I'm going to be using probably one of these, either screaming face or open face, because I'm going to have him in a fighting position. But just wanted to show that off first and mess around with the head sculpts. I guess I could show off the head sculpts. The head sculpts, these are probably the hands I'm going to be using. So, but I want to show off this head sculpt. Actually, not that bad. I really like this. You know, his mean look is like he's not about to mess around. He's dead serious. Probably Frieza. He's messing around, talking crap. And he looked like he's about ready to set it off. So there is that head sculpt. Like I said, actually pretty good. I really like this one. But I'm not sure if the one I'm going to be using, but it's pretty cool. Here's the other one with the grinning teeth. Like I said, not one I'm going to be using, excuse me. But there it is. Like I said, the teeth on this one actually don't really look too good. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of this face, but just wanted to show this off. And then his eyes, like, it's gonna be hard to get him to look in the right way, especially if you're posing him. Like if you're having him facing off against, like, especially a smaller character. It's gonna be hard to get him to look at the character in a certain way. So not one I would recommend to use. But if you like, I guess if you like characters with the grinning teeth, looking pissed off, if you're a fan of this, then by all means. Last but not least, here is this head sculpt as well. This one's actually pretty okay. But if you get in the right look, yeah, it's actually okay. At first I was gonna say something about the teeth, but it's actually not that bad. Yeah, most likely I don't know if I'll be using this one. I actually like the bland mean look, to be honest with you. Yeah, even though he's kind of like doing his crazy scream, I actually like the bland look, and I'm not sure if I have the hands in the right place. But yeah, but there is that. But here's the final look of this face. Like I said, I've been using the bland look, so I'm gonna show my last and final head sculpt of how I'm gonna be using this Goku, Son Goku, black hair version. Hey guys, so here is the last and final look of this Goku. Like I said, the bland look actually does it for me. The only thing I have a problem with is the shoulder pads going down. As you guys can kind of tell, when you put the arm down, it actually shows the inside of it. You see the joint on the inside. So that's the biggest problem I have with this. Other than that, yeah, you guys know how figure arts are. There's not really much down to it besides this classic look. You know, I got the orange uniform, the blue on the inside, which the color could have been a little bit better, but hey, whatever. And then here is the back with Goku and his classic sign. Yeah, so there is the last and final look of Goku. But first, here's a cool clip.
行くぞ。今回はあなたを一瞬で殺してしまうかもしれません。やってみなきゃわかんねえさ。
いざ変わりたまえ。
やべ。えい。てはあ。
行くぞ。はい行くぞ。よっやっ
こんなはず
よべ
たん
グファ
はんむんたん
グファよっとやっハメハメ
た
は
はん
ー行くぞ。はいここだ。はーありゃ
たんいく
任せろ。はいオッケーはいオッケーあーえりゃえりゃえりゃ
仕方ない
オラに元気分けてくれ。よしできたぞ。
ですね。
ガバッチめもう指名か。
Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day. I will be announcing the giveaway pretty soon. So by the time this video uploaded, or you know what? Yeah, so you guys got at least a day or two before when I upload this to enter the giveaway. I'll leave the video in the description down below to the giveaway, so you have about a day or two before I announce the giveaway winner. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys like this type of content, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. It helps the channel out tremendously. But once again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. As long as you guys are enjoying the content, that's all I really care about. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys